So welcome everyone. So to this mini symposium on computational real algebraic geometry. So as you know, I am Josué Tonelli-Cueto, and
I'm Cordian Riener.
And yeah, this will be like the mini introduction to the mini symposium, what's new in computational real algebraic geometry.
So what is computational real algebraic geometry?
So on the one hand, we have the reals. I mean, these are pretty well known by everyone. Then we have algebraic geometry.
Yes, and in the intersection of algebraic geometry and real numbers, we have real algebraic geometry, or semi-algebraic geometry, as it's also sometimes known.
Then we add to this computational mathematics, which is the third leg, and then
And if you do computational mathematics over an ordered field like the reals, then this gives you pretty interesting applications you can be interested in. For example, optimization. You can solve differential equation, do approximations, and you have interesting connections to computational topology. Whereas if you look at the intersection of computational mathematics and algebraic geometry, then you might be all familiar with actually doing algebraic geometry hands-on, solving polynomial systems, implicitation, explicitation of equations, and of course, computation of important geometric invariants.
Then computational real algebraic geometry is essentially what is in the middle of all these things. So we can say that this is in the middle of the action. So more or less, this was the small introduction to what is real algebraic geometry. And now we will go through all the talks of the mini symposium with a sort of Euler map of the mini symposium.
So on the one hand, we have interests in topological properties or geometrical properties of sets that can be defined by real polynomial equations. So you will hear different talks. So for example, by Sandra, exactly. So we will start by a talk with Shogata and Negin today. Then there will be a talk by Sandra and David and Oliver on bottlenecks and algebraic data. Then later today, we will hear from Jesse, Mark, and Eric on the bit complexity of some algorithms in real algebraic geometry. And later tomorrow, Christina will talk about algorithms and algebraic operations on parametric curves. And Katrin, Jonathan, and Agnes will talk also tomorrow on smooth points on real algebraic sets.
Then we have the other field of semi-algebraic geometry. So here we have the two people that we had before. So on the one hand, the talk by Shogata and Negin. And then also the one tomorrow by Catherine, Jonathan, and Agnes on smooth points in real algebraic geometries. And then in this session, at the end of the session this morning, will be by Renato, Mario, and Ricardo, talk on computational real algebraic geometry in Riemannian geometry.
Of course, one can be also interested in the analysis of algorithms. And we have three talks that deal with analysis of algorithms. So Renato, Mario, and Ricardo will today in this session, yes, I'm always confused by the times, tell about computational real algebraic geometry in Riemannian geometry. Later today, James will talk about varieties of double exponential behavior in cylindrical algebraic decomposition. And Jesse, Mark, and Eric, as already mentioned, will also talk about the bit complexity again.
So then we pass to optimization. So in this case, we have the talks that already say that the one at the end of the session by Renato, Mario, and Ricardo, and then we will have one by Elisenda, Nidi, Timo, and Ogusan on the applications of SONCs and other certificates of non-negativity in chemical reaction networks.
And chemical reaction networks, yes, that's the next key point. So applications to actually interesting things from real life. We have, as mentioned already, the talk by Timo, Elisanda, and Uguzan, but also Frederick, Alicia, and Magali will talk about sign conditions for the existence of at least one positive solution of a sparse polynomial system.
And connecting with an important topic in chemical reaction networks, we have these parameterized polynomial systems, to which we add the talk by Mohab and Hu on solving parametric polynomial systems over the reals, to the ones of Federica, Alicia, and Magali, and the one of Elisenda, Nidi, Timo, and Ogusan.
And sort of to finish up our Euler map on this mini symposiums, we also have polynomial systems that have some structure that make it easier maybe to compute those polynomial systems. And we will hear about this later today by Philip, who will talk about Specht polynomials and solutions to symmetric systems of equations.
So, as a little reminder of what is the session are the times. So these are the sessions, these are the titles and the people who will be talking in each one of these. And then important thing that all the times are New York Times. So this is the important tip. Although probably if you are here, you already know this. If you are not here, probably you are not listening to this. But that's life. And thank you for your attention.
And we hope that you enjoyed this mini symposium very much, as we will do.